Hey y'all, welcome back to Restless Chipotle Kitchen. Grandma's chicken and rice is off the charts delicious. No question. Serious comfort food, but today we're going to take it a step further and make it out of this world amazing. Stay tuned, you're going to love it. Okay, what you're going to need for this chicken and rice dish is 3 cups of cooked chicken. What I like to do is bring home a big batch of chicken, put it in the slow cooker with some chicken stock, and then cook the whole batch. And then I break it up into recipe-sized portions, and I've only cooked once. It saves so much time. You're gonna need a cup of chicken stock, and I use the chicken stock that I cooked the chicken in because it has even more flavor. You're gonna need 1 stick, half a cup of butter cut in cubes, 8 ounces of cream cheese cut in cubes. You're gonna need 2 cups of Colby Jack, grated from a block, because we know that pre-grated cheese doesn't melt as well. It doesn't give you that gooey meltiness that we're looking for. Cream of chicken soup, garlic powder, or 3 cloves of garlic, whatever you've got. And normally I say Italian seasoning, but when I went to do the video, I only had ranch seasoning, so we're using ranch today. Normally you want a packet of Good Seasons Italian, but the ranch is delicious too, so try it that way as well. I'm gonna pop this butter and cream cheese in the microwave for about 20 seconds to soften it up, and I'll be right back. I've got my cream cheese and butter mixture all softened, and I'm just gonna take a whisk and whisk that up until it's smooth. This is a quick and easy meal because you're starting with pre-cooked chicken and pre-cooked rice. Did I mention that you needed rice for this? Probably not. You know, the full recipe is down below the video, so if I missed something, it's down there. Anyway, you start with cooked rice and cooked chicken, and everything else is just mixing it up and putting it together. What I like to do is, besides cooking all of the chicken for the week or 2 weeks or a month at once, in the slow cooker, a couple of nights before I'm gonna serve this dish, I'll make another meal that has rice as a side dish. And I'll cook double or extra or however much I need. And that way I'll have rice all cooked and ready to go. And if you don't have a rice cooker, I love mine, saves so much time in the kitchen. And the rice is perfect every single time. Okay, so this is all nice and smooth. We're gonna set that aside. And you're gonna need a big bowl. Before you get started with that, take some no stick cooking spray and learn how to talk, Mary. No stick cooking spray, and spray the inside of your pans. Normally I use a 13 by 9-inch pan. I'm making a little less than usual today because our family is starting to shrink a bit. And so I'm using this pan. I'm not sure what size it is, but it'll all fit in there anyway. All right, we're gonna need 3 cups of cooked rice. And I'm just gonna pop that right in the bowl. That is hot. A little more, a little less. If you wanna stretch the meal a little bit more, you can always use more rice, right? Great way to do it. It's how our grandmothers did it. And then just make sure that the rice is not clumped together. Now we're gonna put in the chicken. Mix that in. I'm gonna put in my chicken stock, my cream cheese mixture, cream cheese and butter, just like that. I am messy, I've got this slopped everywhere. Cream of chicken soup, garlic powder to taste. I like a lot of garlic. I'm just going to sprinkle this right in there. And my Italian seasoning, like dry Italian seasoning. You don't want to use Italian dressing out of a bottle. You want the Italian dressing mix. Good Seasons is the one I use, but you can use an off-brand or a different brand if you want to. That's fine. Just make sure it's the dry Italian seasoning mix. And like I said, if you don't have dry Italian seasoning mix, ranch works great. So we're just going to put that in there. And half of the grated cheese. I'm gonna put more than half in because I've got some more cheese to grate up. And then we're just gonna mix that right up. It's very soupy, very moist, because even though the rice is cooked, it's gonna soak up more of the moisture. And so you don't want it to be too dry or it'll be really dry when it comes out of the oven. Meanwhile, the oven's preheating to 350 degrees. Mix this up, and then we're gonna taste it for salt and garlic and any other seasoning that we might need. That tastes delicious. Oh my gosh, I could eat it like that. It's not gonna need any more salt though. That, especially if you use ranch, it's gonna be a little saltier than it would be if you used the Italian dressing mix. So be sure to taste it before you put salt and pepper in there. More caffeine. Now take your mixture and put it in your pan, okay? I'm gonna put the remaining cheese on the top. All right, once it's covered with cheese, yum, we're gonna get some aluminum foil and cover it and pop it right in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until this cheese is melted on top. Remember, it's not gonna take that long because everything's cooked. What you're basically doing is heating it through and melting the cheese. The other thing is you can take this at this point and go ahead and refrigerate it for up to 2 days and then put it in the oven when you're ready to eat it for dinner. If you do that, it's going to be cold all the way through, and so you're going to need more than 20 minutes cooking time, more like probably 40. Just be aware of that, okay? All right, I'll see you back here in about 25 minutes. Okay, y'all. I took the aluminum foil off the casserole about 5 minutes before it was ready to come out of the oven, just to get that little golden brown edges and gooey cheese. Now, usually I'd let this sit for about 5 minutes just to get the cheese to settle and have it be easier to serve. But I don't want to wait that long, and I don't think you do either. So here's our angel chicken and rice. It's got a thick layer of cheese on top. It's got that cheesy, creamy chicken and rice underneath. And let's take a good back look at that, y'all. Look how good that looks. Wow. Now, this is so creamy and so cheesy and so full of tender chicken and creamy flavor. Oh, so good. You can sprinkle some fresh parsley on top or some chopped green onions, or leave it like this. I like to serve this easy meal with a bagged salad from the store. It just goes together fast. And like I said, you can assemble it a couple of days ahead of time, keep it in the fridge until you're ready to eat it. Just remember to give it a little bit more time in the oven, okay? Anyway, I hope y'all will try this. I hope you're gonna love it as much as I do. And I definitely hope you'll come back. Don't forget to subscribe. Love y'all, and I'll see you next time, okay?